Yo, yo, yo.
Oh, hey, what's up?
We are live.
Oh, we are?
We are live.
Oh, dang.
Let's see. Edit, Mike, and Cam. Daddy's here. Oh. Hey now. Let's see. What are you listening to?
That's my phone. I thought we
That's
go live in
crazy.
a 5-minute window.
What's that?
I thought we go live in a 5-minute window.
Well, yeah, it's more like a 2. I guess like for a looping video, the longest I can have it is like 2.5 minutes, which is kind of lame.
Okay, well, might just be us then.
No, Vash is doing something, but what's up, everyone? We'll wait for him to get here. How's everyone doing this fine Sunday? We'll give it a few seconds for people to hobble on in. How's your Sunday going, Brandan?
Going good so far, I guess. I just woke up or whatever because Sundays is rest day, especially
I was about to say, you just woke up.
Especially when it's not football season.
I hear that.
That's about it. Just waiting to see the topics. And ready to do the show as always.
For sure. How'd your I think you said something about going hunting or something again. How'd that go?
Oh yeah. Went hunting last week for sorry, I'm blowing dust off my keyboard. For the new deluxe class figures. Managed to get all of them. Took me probably 5 Walmarts to find them all. So What's up, everybody? Yeah, man, it's just the hunt. The hunt is okay, but I don't know. Sometimes I only hunt because it's in my area. You know, if it ain't in my
Yeah.
area, I'm not going to go hunt. I'm not wasting my time on gas. So I got lucky and found Joyride. For those out there, the review dropped today of Joyride. And no, he does not come with this G1 blaster. So don't act like you're going to get it inside the packaging because you're not. So the review just dropped about an hour ago. Check it out when you can. I appreciate all the support and love. I got a lot of people telling me to review the Optimus Prime cereal box. So yeah, that I got mixed feelings about. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get to this guy next. Tailgate. We're gonna get to him possibly maybe tonight or tomorrow, depending on how fast I finished the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger review. So other than that, that's about it for Sunday for me, and then get back ready to go to work again. So
Shit, man, I'm not ready. I don't even know what day it is. If it wasn't for the podcast today, I wouldn't even know it was Sunday.
I got this big old box right here.
I thought you said you were buying the cereal box for somebody else.
Nah, for me. So I don't even know if I'm gonna cut it out and like. Okay, I see the head right there.
Right.
Okay. I see the feet right here. This is part of the torso, but where's the rest of it? Am I supposed to cut the front out of this box to be the rest of it? Because it looks like I glue it together to even form that robot.
Yeah, I mean, you got to cut the sides up.
Yeah, I know, but you got to cut the front of the box too because it doesn't have a torso. Unless this is the torso, this little teeny area is the torso. But then that wouldn't make any sense because the arms are so freaking long. So I don't know. I'm like, is this the torso?
Let me see. In this private chat here.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's the torso or not with the because you know the arms are so freaking long and they go all the way up from the top of the box down to the bottom of the box. So I'm not sure. So
yeah, I don't know. I was 50-50 on that. I really was just gonna buy it to get you one and then keep one for myself. But once I saw they were gonna have it on the website, I'm all, I don't want it that bad.
so somebody's in the waiting room.
No, I saw that. I was just waiting for Vash to get all situated. I just told him to write me in the private chat when he's ready for me to drag him in.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, and then
yeah, he's getting his Scorsese on. He's framing his shot.
Oh, he is. I gotta get this rug done. Hold on. I'm fading to the abyss. So yeah, I'm gonna save a lot of my positive commentary for this figure. I had to grab it real quick because now that I have it in hand, I'm like, what do I do with this? So look, this trailer right here is the best trailer they have given us, hands down. But this trailer right here, I don't know if you can see the connections, only works for the G1 Legacy reissue Optimus Prime and Missing Link only. I don't know if you heard me. Missing Link Optimus Prime. So the difference between this trailer and the Missing Link Optimus trailer is going to be the button.
Right, the ejecto seat.
It actually works. So that is the only thing good about this trailer is that it works for Missing Link, but it doesn't work for what I thought it was going to work for Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. It won't work for that because it doesn't have a connection port. So if somebody's got an upgrade kit that could turn this into a small peg to go into, it ain't going to work. So
3D printed or something.
Yeah. And then, you know, roller's nice being black and white. I kind of dig the colors. Looks pretty cool. That's definitely giving me the G2 vibe. You get the missiles and the gas spigot. So like I feel like they was trying to get G1 on us, but then they use cheaper molds, and then you have this Optimus Prime right here. It kind of reminds
Not
me.
a bad toy.
No, this is not. This is a by all means good Optimus Prime. The head sculpt is actually pretty darn good. It gives me the vibe of that Legacy 2-pack with the core class.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember that. That came out with Bumblebee and Optimus Prime in the trailer. That's what type of vibe it's giving me. And then this fat piece of crap right here, I don't like it anymore. Like I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. It's
That was like the whole draw.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's nice to have, but where are you gonna put it at? It's too small to be a core class. It's too fat to be, on the new age shelf. It's too small to even fit with this. Like this right here, like a whole nother scale of Transformers that I don't think people are going to want. It's smaller than a core class, so I don't know what to do with it. So that's why I'm like now, like, what do I do? Because I would have just not got two of them. So now I'm stuck with two, and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
There he is.
Yeah, I have been trying to set this thing up for like a half hour now, and it's
No,
still
I
not great.
saw.
I don't even
I
care
saw.
anymore. I gave up. So
It happens.
Just as you're watching my part of the stream, just tilt your head this way so it looks like I'm straight.
Oh yeah, don't even sweat that. That was driving me nuts with my whole setup.
Yeah, it's annoying. I just like I wish the camera would correct itself, but it's like, nah, you just crooked right now. But I'm here. I'm ready to go. How's everything? I haven't talked to you guys in minutes.
Yeah, it's been a bit. Brandan was just telling me about his cereal box, the ups and the downs, which I expected. It is what it is. I think we all kind of, we get excited to buy new stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like you're buying like wood. At the end of the day, like, what am I going to do with that? So I think the Optimus Prime that it comes with, I think you were saying like, it reminds you of this 2-pack Optimus and Bumblebee. And I remember that was like a deluxe class Optimus that came out right around the same time. I think the, Devastation Optimus Prime came out. They had like 2 Optimus Primes on the shelf that were deluxe class. It was the original color of that one, and it came out the exact same time the Missing Link Optimus came out.
Oh, like the deluxe. Wait, I have that right. It's too far to reach. That deluxe Optimus Prime from Legacy, right?
Right. Yeah. I was gonna call that the Poor's Missing Link.
It is
class,
but it's not even as good as Missing. Well, I haven't had Missing Link, but that deluxe Optimus Prime was such a letdown. The legs don't move forward.
I got the 4-pack with the Ultra Magnus, and the Ultra Magnus was like actually. I was impressed for what it was, simple transformation. I was like, oh, this is fun. And then I shipped it off to somebody for free. I was like, this doesn't belong on my shelf. Out of here.
If they give it the armor upgrade in the future, it would be great.
Maybe.
The Ultra Magnus armor. Oh,
yeah.
Could that work? Could that work, seeing as how it's so small? But yeah, that would be cool if they.
Let's get a Nexus Prime frame first before we worry about Ultra Magnus getting a super suit.
I feel like, you know what if there's like never a frame coming, and like every week they're like, oh, we've got something coming, just wait. And like,
DNA is already on it.
Yeah, but see, for me personally, I don't do upgrade kits. Like I will buy a Hasbro frame, but and I'm not saying anything is wrong with DNA. I think they look great, and I think they make a lot of their figures look great, especially those 13 primes that they do all the DNA kits for. I personally have never bought a DNA kit to do an add-on to a figure. It's just, I don't know. I'm not there yet.
Yeah. Good for commanders.
That said, before we get too far in the woods, hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. This is the Energon T podcast. This is your host, 137, Wayne. I'm going to pass it over to Vash, who's fashionably late this time.
I was late. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, I can't be late. I mean, I for some reason, I came here, I got down here as fast as I could, coming off of my shift or whatever, and like just nothing was set up whatsoever. I had to find the camera, grab everything, hook up. You don't realize how much stuff you have to do until you have to do it in like 30 seconds. And at one point I just gave up. I said, I'm just going to go on using my camera because this is not working. But I powered through even though I'm late. So, hey, everybody, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you're all here. welcome to the Energon T.
Correct. We're glad to have you. I'm YeahBro Entertainment, aka Brandan. Here holding it down. Glad to have Vash, and we're glad to have Baby Jazz. So Baby Jazz right here, been held by his father. And that's all I want to say about that. And I'll put that away from the magic desk.
Well, before you put it away, because I guess I missed the whole thing. I'm not going to go into a lot, but overall, do you like that little jazz? Do you think that's something that we'll be seeing more of or more like it?
After having it in hand, because it doesn't scale with anything, not even core class, just get rid of it. It's too chunky, and with the way the legs look, it looks like they, you could pull them out more, but they don't. They got something hindering it. And it's just like I said, it's too small. It's smaller than Wheelie. So you gotta look at stuff like that, like a core.
Damn, Wilhelmus Prime is bigger than that?
Like, this is the old Titans Return Legends class, and this is Optimus Prime. They're roughly about the same size. And this isn't a core class. This is the Legends class. And then with a core class, now you got this guy like towering over him by at least 2 heads. So I don't know if you recognize that.
That thing is small.
What's the articulation like overall? Like, I mean, can that be posed at all?
The arms are posable. What you can do with the arms. The feet are hindered by the back of the vehicle right here, so you really can't get too much of a bend. And then there's no feet articulation. Is there no waist either? So and then the head doesn't even rotate either. So you're only got the arms pretty much.
So this is more like of a cute factor. This is not like action figure. This is more like
correct. This is like,
yeah.
I got you and you bought it. And
yeah, y'all paid $70 for that shit.
Correct. Pretty much.
I mean, do you feel? Are you happy with it though, or do you feel like this is not what I thought I was getting?
For the excitement of the cereal box, I was happy to get it because I thought it, it's not the original. I would have loved like a real G1 Jazz, to be honest with you. They could have took everything they had, just put a nice insert of G1 Jazz in there, fully transformable, everything. And I told you the trailer is very premium, so that is the best part of the pack. And then the launcher for the actual trailer works. And it only applies to the only Optimus Prime in your collection will be missing a link. So, do I think I would pick it up again, or is it worth it, or whatever you're trying to say? No, not for $74.
Yeah, I hear you. Talking about things that need to get out of here.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Look at that. You got it. Wait. Didn't you scream and yell at me because you were like, I can't believe you're getting that, Vash. I'm not. You were like, my name is Wayne and I'm not getting it. Look at me.
You know what was funny is when I was out in the streets today, I was looking for a second one.
What?
Wow.
Just to say I had 2 before you did.
Wow. Okay. And the game has officially begun. I cannot believe you got the Unicron soldier. You were coming from the
I got this guy too. I wasn't planning on buying him.
He's good. He's a solid upgrade.
Somebody's got the fever.
Got Tailgate.
Yep.
Wait, were you planning to get Tailgate though?
I was planning to get Tailgate and Joyride. I wasn't planning on getting Blanker. And I think the only reason why I bought him is because of the head, the cartoon accurate head.
Kelly's watching the head Master Force now.
Yeah, and what's funny is like I'm 8 episodes into Master Force and I have not seen Genrai like once yet. So it's actually pretty refreshing that there's a Transformers show that isn't revolving around like Optimus Prime immediately.
Yeah, he comes in halfway. So you got a long way. There was like 40 plus episodes.
Oh
yeah.
Okay,
well, I mean, I was working and I had like the horrible English dub on in the background, but I saw like the twins. And I'm like, dude, they need to update those. I need G.I. Joe classified figures of like the pilots because the one dude has like the drippy Cobra Commander outfit on. And then like the other one is like a hawk or something like that. And it looks like super dope.
Okay, wait. I have no idea who you're talking about. Do I know this character or is it somebody new?
No, it's Master Force. It's Japanese stuff. So if you haven't watched Master Force, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But Darkwing and Dark Hawk or Blue Hawk, it's
What are you talking about?
Is it
I think it's Darkwing and Dark Hawk. There's like, or Metal Hawk. That's probably the
Metal Hawk.
You're welcome from the guy who doesn't watch Master Force.
Well, I could have the names wrong too. I know that they were G1 characters that had toys, and we haven't seen the toys since. And I always get it mixed up because I know there's like twins and Transformers Prime too. That's like that green one and that blue one. These guys are completely different.
You talking about Buster and Hydra?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are Dreadwing and Darkwing.
Really quickly, I noticed this guy, Toy Cave Studios, is commenting a lot, but he sure didn't comment back when I texted him 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, and what's this? Why didn't we?
Yeah, I sent you a text. You might want to go read that. We're gonna have a long conversation after this stream that you're not gonna like.
Oof. 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 But yeah, let's dive right into these topics because we already know what time it is and everybody is already talking about it, but let's go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Number one.
All right. Topic number one.
The talk of the town. Like he was already huge, but now he's like huge.
They heard the cries.
My favorite thing about this whole debacle is me being able to say I told you so. That was like my favorite part because like Ed made like 4 videos and he's like, what is it? Like from TF1, he's like, Autobots, rise up. Megatron when he was trying to get everybody to rebel.
Yep.
And I'm like, bro, it's Starscream. That's like you going somewhere and you ask for ketchup and they're like, we're out of ketchup. We just have mustard. Like, how can you be out of ketchup? That's like your number one condiment.
Right. Yeah. This
so
is huge.
Hasbro saying, oh, we're not going to have Starscream. And I was watching Proto Man yesterday. You know, I like listening to the insider info about this stuff because Target does have exclusivity to the Starscream that released with them. They have 2 years that they get to hold that property in place. But Hasbro can simply just make a paint change to that toy and say it's a different version and they can release it on their own. And that's unfortunately what they're going to have to do. And this is also what I was telling people. I was like, pump the brakes because to get around this, they're going to release another version of this figure. Then that's going to piss everyone off that went and got this original Starscream. And then they're going to release a Starscream that either has a lighter gray face, they may do coordination, whatever it is that they push forward through with to get past this. The people that waited are going to get the better Starscream out of it.
Because they're not gonna make one. Well, I would say they're not gonna make one worse, but they actually could possibly because it wouldn't be the first time they like updated something and it didn't look as good. But yeah, here's my thing about that is I usually buy one of each character, one of each toy, right? But for the Seekers, I'm a fan of the Seekers. I bought an extra Thundercracker and a Skywarp to keep in box, and I was like, ooh, I'll get an extra Starscream too. Which now that didn't happen. If they make this new one and they change anything about it, I kind of want to say I'd buy 2 of the new one, but I don't want to. But if I don't, then that Skywarp and Thundercracker just becomes a waste because who wants those without Starscream?
Exactly. Yeah. How about you, Brandon? How you? I mean, I know you got like 2 of them already. So
I already have 2, but I'm not trying to piss people off. If you really want to see my other one, I'll post pictures of it with he got cut in the face by somebody. He got shanked. So I don't think anybody wants that copy off my hands. And I'm probably stuck with it. So overall, we all knew it was coming. I even put up a new thumbnail on my Starscream video when I reviewed it. I put up there, just wait. It's going to get reissued or remade in the future. That's what I put up there. Don't know if people are seeing it, but I kind of said exactly what you were going to say without those many words, pretty much.
Yeah. So. Yeah, no, 100%. And yeah, like I said, Ed made a new video and he was like, I have to give it up to 137 because he was right. He knew. And I'm like, come on, like this isn't green light. You know, like Greenlight was like an obscure character. They released her like last minute. People didn't get it. People got upset about it. And, you know, that is what it is. But like Starscream, people like losing their minds over that. I think it's the corner that everybody's backed into when it comes to collecting. It's like if you don't get your pre-order in, you don't, you know, get your pre-order in any other site that a pre-order is available in, then you literally have to wait for that next wave of that figure to release. And some people don't know if they're still going to be in it or if the figure is going to go up in price by the time it comes out, which we all knew that Hasbro was raising their prices in November. And so far, we've only gotten news about the deluxe figures. That's maybe where the hit is going to be. You know, as I understood it, you know, Hasbro is raising their bottom line across all of their products. And they expect the retailers to take the hit on that. But with all those other variables I was talking about, like fuel to get a toy over here, tariffs and all that stuff, like nobody's going to eat that dollar or two. And that's why the deluxes went up.
Yep, I agree.
Huh. Oh, so my question is, oh yeah, somebody in the chat had asked too. I wonder how long it's going to take them to make this turnaround. Because they got to, what? Are they going to have to put in a different packaging and everything? They got to come up with a whole new package that was I would imagine was unexpected.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they could say V2 or something like that. They can do something stupid like, well, we were going to release this cassette in another Soundwave pack or something and give us like one of Blaster's cassettes with Starscream. If they don't paint it, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll find some way to do it. And I think they have to find a way that makes sense, that doesn't interrupt their already scheduled program of what's supposed to come out next year.
Correct.
Because whatever they do to fix the Starscream debacle, it's going to take away from what they had planned to release.
Yeah. And when is that 84 thing supposed to start in 2027? Because I don't think they've announced anything for, or is that part of Studio Series?
It's supposed to be Studio Series. Transformers, I think it's just going to be called like Studio Series 84 for that one. But also, I think like they're not going to announce any official figures for that until I think when they announce their HasLab is probably when we're going to start getting information about those figures if JT Prime doesn't get to it first.
Right.
Now the first thing you get is Studio Series Red Alert. Remember, that's next year.
Yeah, Red Alert I think is the first officially announced figure from that line.
The first one. But other than that, that's all we got.
All right, and what did they say? What the name of that line officially is?
This Studio Series 84.
It did say 84.
Yeah.
Huh. So
then they just showed a render for the figure. There hasn't been any official packaging leaks or anything like that yet, or any official like pictures of like what the packaging is supposed to look like.
Yeah, I mean, I know everything over there that's on the Studio Series, but I can't remember if they officially said it's going to be called, you know, because, you know, Starscream is going to be under Transformers the movie.
Right.
You got Transformers 1.
Technically, he could be 84. I mean, he was an original character from the show. Yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to this next one because this is BS.
I'm not BS.
Missing Link Soundwave. Good God.
Let's talk about him because.
Or actually, if you want to wait, looks like Chris is asking you for a link.
Yeah, I'm trying to send it to him right now.
We'll get some fresh blood on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all bad.
Well, let me go ahead and just say my part about this for you.
Yeah, go for it.
Me being a fan of G1, I don't have this. Well, I do. Okay, let me
rephrase that.
I have a reissue of Soundwave. To get a official Soundwave that's going to come in like a G1S packaging, I do not have. Now, I understand the Walmart reissue was great, but there's something about the missing link packaging. It's as close to what you're going to get with G1. Now, to add the extra articulation in it, I heard, but I haven't opened mine, so I really can't attest to it. Soundwave already has articulation to it. From what I can see from from this image, and they look the same. I think they're both missing link, right? Or is this
no, they're both missing link.
Okay.
Well, I think
one is what?
Yeah, what's the difference between the two? I'm not seeing
this is a weird picture because the eyes are supposed to be red on one of these. So the difference between the two, and maybe this is the G1 figure next to the missing link figure.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Okay. Because I'm like, they look exactly the same except for that insignia.
Yeah, that's my goob. But yeah, so the difference between the two is that the toy accurate one is probably going to be made with die cast, or at least more die cast. So it actually has like metal legs and metal arms and stuff like that. And then the cartoon accurate one is going to be kind of like that, the Encore Edition Soundwave, or that anniversary one where it's going to have plastic thighs, plastic arms. The visor for that one will be red, and I think that one's the one that comes with laser beak. And the
Toy Cave said it right. Left G1, right missing link for the image you showed.
How much are those stupid headphones? $80? Maybe back in like 1988. But yeah.
So for me not having this, I know the price is pretty steep, and I know it's going to piss people off. For me, I'm gonna make a way to get it. I'm gonna make a way to get two of them: one to open, one to keep in the box. Soundwave is an awesome Decepticon, very popular. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I want to see a missing link reflector. That's what I want. Give me my favorite Decepticon, because that's gonna be cool, and because it was a mail away, so not everybody had the opportunity to get it. So, but for what we see right here, when they give us all this, does this mean this is a working MP3? Because that's what I want to know.
Nope.
So it's a pretend feature.
It's a pretend feature.
Wow.
You got some 30-cent glued 3D printed headphones.
I want you to take that away and give it to me for $130. Then give it to the same.
Yeah. What's crazy? The cartoon accurate one is $175, I think, and that's the cheapest I've seen it. And the toy accurate one is $195, a whole $20 extra. And that's most likely because of the die cast parts.
I mean, I can see people, I see how people like missing link. It's like the toy you had when you were a kid with your articulation that you wanted it to have. I get that. I personally have no interest in any of the G1 toys. I don't care how much articulation they have. I want them far away from me, right?
Right.
The two, what I'm not understanding about this one is the two same sound waves, I would imagine, at why are they two different prices? What does one do that the other doesn't do?
Yeah, so what I was saying is the toy accurate one comes with the Scout cassette and is made with die cast. The cartoon accurate one comes with the weird laser beak, the Cybertronian laser beak, and is more plastic parts. Otherwise, the same toy. And the visor is yellow on the toy one and red on the cartoon one.
And why is one made out of plastic and not like I'm just not getting it. I'm not getting it.
All I know is that I could buy a brand new inbox Encore Edition Soundwave with the Japanese box and everything, also for $180.
But that doesn't have the articulation, right?
No.
But
it doesn't have
what you're paying for is like the nostalgia grab.
You're paying for the extra articulation built into it also.
Right. And it's like, how much extra articulation could you put into this figure to justify it being like $150 more than a used Soundwave toy?
And where did this picture come from? Where they put the two?
This is like
Soundwaves
their
in front of
official
Jazz?
like media that they had released, but that Jazz is that Cybertronian one that came out in like Legacy.
So that's what I don't get, because like they're putting it with that Jazz as if like these are supposed to go together, and I'm like, I would never use these two in the same picture or scene or anything.
They
I
were
would
just showing the possible lampshade mode.
I'm gonna beam Chris up right
Yeah.
now.
I guess that's right. They are trying to show it off. I mean, hey, you know, to each your own. And if anybody wants this, I'm glad they're getting it. I hope they are able to get it with all the obstacles or prices or whatever's going on. But for me, I'm just like,
Listen here. So the Optimus Prime was like what, $125?
Ultra Magnus was $219.
Ultra Magnus being $200, completely get that. This being $200 and it's not Ultra Magnus, it's just a cassette player. Like, nah, Takara's tripping.
I think it's because of the size too. Remember, Soundwave was a very large G1 toy.
And even if it's like a big toy, dude, like the Ironhide and the Ratchet thing. Why is Ironhide $20 more than Ratchet? Same damn toy.
I don't know, but I bought them.
I know you did. See, Hasbro. That's our mark. Well, Takara this time.
Let's call it G1.
Welcome to the show, Chris.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
hey,
They're
Chris.
fucking around.
What up?
What is up?
We were just talking about Missing Link Soundwave. What did you have?
Missing money.
Yeah. And two missing monies at that. What did you know anything about the Missing Link Soundwave? What did you think? What's going on? Talk to us.
I mean, I thought it was. I mean, it's cool. For like the retro throwback stuff, like they did the Seekers, like what a year or two ago. They did a Toon Deco. The price is too much. Because if anybody's, I don't know. I mean, it's cool. It comes with the Cybertronian laser beak, but I don't know, for was it almost $200?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Hasbro reaching into your pocket.
What's Takara this time?
Oh, is it Takara?
Takara is that Missing Link is their whole spiel.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Takara's
I
been
mean-
kind of getting bold.
I mean, it's a big piece, so I don't know if they're trying to throw that in, but I don't know what didn't they do Blaster too? Did they do a Blaster?
They haven't done a Missing Link blaster yet, but I'm sure it's coming.
Okay.
It might be twin cast instead of blaster.
I don't think so.
They seem to be more doing G1 right now. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think
know.
there was much of a difference between the actual like blaster toy and the cartoon. To be honest
Yeah.
with you, I don't think he
Yeah.
had like that weird like visor that he had from the comic books for his original toy.
Well, we're getting a Sound Blaster, so you know we're going to get a twin cast. They're going
I don't know. You're getting one. I'm not. I think I'm tapped
They're
out.
doing
Missing
Sound
Link.
Blaster also?
They're going to. It's the same mold, just in black, and
Yeah.
Blaster will be blue instead of red. It's going to happen. They're part of the Headmasters, which is the Japanese series. I'm just talking in the future.
I was gonna. Well, we're talking about toys right now, but I did want to jump in real quick and say that yesterday I did start watching Transformers Victory. I watched part of the first episode.
Nice.
So when we finish talking about the toys, I definitely want to talk about that today because it was an interesting first episode.
Toy Cave. My phone's gonna die till I'll run.
It takes place after Master Force. I feel like you skipped a couple episodes.
Well, to be
I
fair,
skipped everything. It was just on, so I said, you know what, play, and I just was like, I'll figure it out, and I did not figure it out.
yeah. to Brandon's point, but also to the point of there's no such thing as canon in Transformers. It takes place in a parallel universe.
No.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
No. They still
No.
film.
Master Force God Genrai exists, and then Transformers Victory happens like
That's 'cause
however
you're-
many years after that. and then God Ginrai shows up in that for like 4 episodes.
You haven't watched further enough. They connect them after episode 8.
I'll take your word for it, but also I still am gonna go with that's gray Jedi shit. There is no continuity in Transformers. Never has been.
Well, they did.
They tried with the Transformers Prime.
That's all I had for toys and subjects, was really just the Starscream debacle and this missing link Soundwave.
Okay, well, you and Brandon both got a couple new figures this week. I have not had the chance to go out to the store to get anything, but we all, I think, 3 out of 4 of us all got our Magic Square Afterburner has been shipped to everybody who's collecting those. So we got that coming. And Brandon, you got some things to show off?
Oh, we showed them off earlier, but
you just had Tailgate in your hand. I thought you were trying to show Tailgate.
Oh yeah. I just showed these 2. I already put Point Blank upstairs, so I just finished the review for this guy, and I'll be working on him later on today.
I think it's nice having Tailgate because I haven't even transformed.
Is it nice having Tailgate?
Wind Charger. Yeah, it is. It's nice having them right here.
Not everybody knows what that feels like, Wayne. But
yeah, I'm sorry. Well, the thing is, too, is that because now I'm in the habit of unboxing this stuff for content, so I have something for people to watch in the middle of me making a half-hour-long video that people watch the first 5 minutes of. I don't open my figures until I can make content, so...
Yeah,
if it's a figure I want, like a G, like I'm not gonna wait. You know, it's gonna complete like my lineup. But like these are all like extras to me. So like this guy right here, you'll probably end up making a video on him before I get a chance to. This is probably gonna go right back up there with Blitzwing and More Than Meets the Eye Megatron and the Void Rivals Jetfire.
You just need to take your pictures so you could just play with it now, and then use your pictures to make your content.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. The nice thing about having like basically the same of another figure is I don't have to take Wind Charger off of my G1 shelf and then deal with like the ADHD, the crippling depression that comes from, you know, your stuff not being organized and you have to like reorganize everything. And if you move one of those figures, like it moves like 5 other figures, and then like stuff starts falling off the shelf. And then I just throw it in one of the open shelves and I'm like, I'll get to it another day. My child's awake.
Yeah, right now I've got a backlog too of figures that I have not made videos for, and I'm like, I want to. Well, actually, there's nobody.
You got a damn toy store in there, brother. I don't backlog. You're beyond backlog.
I've got a lot to over right now. Yeah, and I'm just like you. I'm waiting on to be able to make the content, but I just haven't had that chance. Hopefully next week. Hey, TF Arc Legends, have you gotten any pickups from the Studio Series or Legacy or Age of the Primes this week? Show us who you got.
Okay, what I've got the new Studio Series Starscream.
Which studio is that from?
This is the Hasbro Studio Series at Starscream.
You're talking the G1.
That's a cap. That is a cap alert. I was looking at it and I'm like,
I have that one too.
So I've been so Chris collects.
I was like, something's a little off.
tell him what you collect, Chris.
You guys get yours off the corner, right? This is the street corner.
Yeah.
That sells Transformers.
The swap meet.
Yeah, I got mine. Great price.
Mine came with a poncho, just like to match the Megatron from that one Bayverse movie.
He even gave me the shopping cart that he had it in.
So Chris collects Legend Scale from like what? Magic Square. What's the other one? New Age.
Primarily New Age. I use Magic Square to kind of fill in my gaps until I get New Age stuff.
All right. And who's you? Do you collect that too, Brandon?
Oh, I just bought my favorite character, Jazz. I ended up getting Sideswipe because we don't have a Sideswipe yet for Legend Scale. Basically, whatever Hasbro left out, I tried to fill in with the New Age when it comes to the core class scale. It kind of works, and then it kind of doesn't work. So, but they're like mini masterpieces.
Which side swipe, New Age or Magic Square?
I got it right here.
Yeah, New Age stuff is super small.
Yeah, it really is.
This one is, I think it's New Age, and this is New Age. These two.
Okay, so those are the New Age. Yeah, Magic Square doesn't have a Sun Streaker. They have a side swipe, but you can't, like, I can't, like, there's scale. Some figures will scale fine,
right?
But some do not. Like the Carbots for Magic Square, they're awesome. If I was going to go use any of their Carbots, I would have to change all my Carbots to Magic Square.
Yeah, they kind of scale well with the Hasbro version.
Chris sent me my first Magic Square toy, my first Legend scale, which was Lightspeed. We've all talked about. From then, I've gotten I got all the Technobots and Afterburners on his way. I'll say this, Wayne, because you don't collect Legend scale, right? Okay, I'm not telling you to collect them. I don't even want to collect them, but I do have to finish out the Technobots. I have no choice. I won't fall asleep.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, but I will say this about them: they like posing, the way they pose and the way they look is something that I don't think we'll ever get from Hasbro. Like those are some remarkable little action figures. I will never go from mainline to them, but I do have much respect for how like very, very well engineered those things are.
Oh, dude, yeah, you're gonna go nuts when you go to TFCon.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're gonna be pissed because they have all of them and they're sky high.
The fembots, like there's an RC out there that's like super articulated, doesn't have back kibble, and she actually turns into a car, and I forget who makes it. But I'm like, I don't even want to know the price because I already know, like, I don't want to go down that road. And I think like the two figures you showed, New Age stuff is normally like $100 a pop. From what I've seen, like the Megatron was like what, 100, 140?
On its original release, I think Megatron was around 80, maybe 80 to 90. Like aftermarket, like if you can avoid the aftermarket, do that. But like when I started getting into this, they'd already been like a year in, so I was having to scratch and claw everywhere I was to try and fill out characters. But if you got the persistence and patience, and you can keep the damage down. But like the little Carbot, they're usually like 50 a pop.
Yeah.
The Junkion sets they have right now, I think are definitely like too much. It's like 150 it's a 3-pack, so you're looking at 50 a piece.
Yeah.
That's how
the thing is too, is like if the figures are good, that's my thing too about third party, because like Vash knows, I don't know if Brandan knows, but I hate the Studio Series 86 Junkions. I absolutely hate them. Like they're cool, they're just too damn big. They're gargantuous.
Really?
Yeah, they're definitely big. I don't know if they're supposed to be that big, but I do like the fact that you can, like the other figures can ride them, and I don't think they could have done that in deluxe scale.
I think they still could have made them a little bit smaller, because now it looks like if I put Hot Rod on Wreck-Gar, it looks like Lobo riding his super like flying motorcycle. It doesn't look like that they scale at all like a person would look like on a motorcycle.
Yeah,
they're
it could have been
huge.
They definitely could have done them smaller. Like the New Age figures, like Wreck-Gar he's smaller than Blaster,
right?
And when he transforms, like most of the figures can still sit on him and look, fine. Mini bots or the car bots. Oh, it can be done. So I don't know if that's more of a deal with what parts count and wanting to keep prices down.
Yeah,
for
of course.
Hasbro.
I think like once they make like that first mold, all they do is just retool it.
Yeah.
It just didn't make sense that there's such a size variance, because you have like all of those legacy figures that are all deluxe sized. And then you have the SS86 Junkions that are all Voyager sized and like meaty Voyager sized, not like, Studio Series 86 Hot Rod Voyager sized.
Right.
Like the Junkions, I think, are bigger than Springer.
Close.
Now, I think they slightly edge them out.
Yeah, they might.
Slightly mog Springer, and I feel like they should be like just slightly smaller than Springer. And that was after like Springer got like leg surgery, and they made him like half an inch taller.
Better, much better.
I thought you were going to pull out a Springer figure.
I thought about it, but I was like, it's too far.
Yeah, no,
It's not.
I'd probably trip over the green screen laying behind me.
It's way over there. No, but I want to ask Chris. You said the new age Megatron was how much again? Like 150?
No, the Junkion sets that just came out.
Oh, okay, all right. I was like, are we talking about Studio Series? Because like the Studio Series ones fit well, being a Voyager size bicycle. I mean, they were pretty tall bots if you got them compared, like you said, to Springer, to Ultra Magnus, Sandstorm, on that episode. So, other than that,
see, I mean, I don't collect the mainline stuff, but I feel like, I mean, you guys tell me, but it feels like there's more limitations as far as scale goes with like Hasbro's line than like me being able to pick and choose like through third party. Even like New Age is pretty good at like making sure their mini bots are mini, but they're not all the same size. Power Glide's a little bit bigger, Warpath's a little bit bigger, but everybody scales well. And these Junkions, they're kind of like their average bot size for like Legend scale. And then you got Prime, who's kind of like the, I guess you would call whatever a leader class or whatever it is. So, but yeah, I don't. It seems to me like it kind of seems like height is more consistent with Hasbro, depending on whatever the figures are.
so would you say the quality is the same every time you pick up a new age figure? Because I had bad experiences with third parties, and I don't like dibbling and dabbling with a lot of them because you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, I don't mess with a lot of the. I really don't mess with any of the KO stuff. But the big third party Legends, New Age and Magic Square, they've got a reputation that you can follow, and they've pretty much lived up to it. New Age's problem is they came out of the gate and were hot with paint and the articulation. They were nailing everything, and then whenever they scale something back, like their Constructicons, they use less paint on the Constructicon. So whenever you're used to seeing all that paint, and then you get a figure that is, not painted so much, they're still great figures, but it kind of, if you set the bar here and now you're hitting it here, it's still good, but if your expectation's high, it's kind of where it is. Magic Square has pretty much stayed like, streamlined with what you're going to get.
Okay.
So wait, so Magic Square and New Age are third parties?
Correct.
Yeah.
Is Masterpiece third party also?
No,
Masterpiece is the Takara brand Masterpiece. So Takara, whatever, Masterpiece, and then you have the third party Masterpiece scale companies like Fans Toys and XTB.
Okay. Are there any Legend scale companies that are official like Masterpiece?
You guys would probably have more info on that than I. I know, wasn't there in the after the movies were happening, didn't they do? It was kind of what started the whole idea of like Legends scale, was like a Legends class figure. I think when they were still doing like movie bots back in the day, but they were doing them smaller.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, okay. So I guess that would be Hasbro then. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, Hasbro isn't doing like small Optimus Primes or anything.
Right. That's what I was asking. But there are none. Okay.
They'll revisit it in 2028, Vash, from the show, they said.
Yeah. They're going to restart Studio Series as Legends.
Core class figures in 2028. They're bringing them back.
Not for me. I don't know why. I really
don't threaten me with a good time.
What do we need in core class though? What would you guys like to see in core class?
Eject and rewind, not transparent.
I thought they were coming out already in that cassette 4-pack, though.
I think that's just people saying stuff until I have an official Mark Transformers Nate. Hey, this is actually coming out. Then it's just somebody saying that they think something's coming out.
Well, you got to realize these figures are the fun size that kids can just stick in their pockets. And then when you got those big Titans or HasLabs, these make awesome playability pieces to those gigantic figures. So just imagine having a new Metroplex, and then you got the appropriate Optimus Prime size with a Mirage or so on to interact with those huge Titans. It just creates tons of playability, and with the price. And then to be honest with you, I don't even think the Cyberverse series is selling. So they might as well take away that and bring us back to core class and bring out some of these G1 characters that third parties are doing it. And that's what I think that's their approach going in 2000.
Cyberverse isn't selling to who?
I don't
to
see it
you?
in my neighborhood. Dog is 2 minutes away and it's still sitting there. Every single one of them.
I bet you $5 come Christmas, all them toys will be gone.
Yeah, Christmas, but they're not selling off the shelf year round. They want to sell year round.
Oh, no, trust me. They move. Just because they're always stocked when you go to Target doesn't mean they're getting sold.
Dude.
If I'm a parent and my kid goes and grabs a Transformer and they grab a $50 one and they got these ones right here that are about 15 to 20 bucks, guess what? You're getting pirate shipped Optimus Prime. You are not getting no $50 toy.
You got to look at it this way. They're trying to ramp it back up for probably your collectors to get back into this. And to be honest, they should have never got rid of it. They had so many characters lined up for this size. Like they canceled the Dinobot. They canceled a couple other ones. They were just starting to do Beast Machines. That would have been cool having these in this size. They were also doing Beast Wars that were the last one I think we got was the Tasmanian Kid. So for them to make these type of figures, that's Snarl, the Tasmanian Kid. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. He turned into like a Tasmanian devil. Anyway, they had other ones that they can make, but they didn't make because they got rid of that wave. And this also, I'm pretty sure what they're going to do is reuse those Siege Target Masters and now charge $10 and put them in the core class. That's what I think is going to happen.
What were they before? They were like $5, right?
$7.
I'll pay $10 if I can get the rest of those Target Masters in that size. I don't care.
I think that's what they're going to do. That's why they're bringing it back.
Speaking of bringing it back, let me go ahead and bring back this hate to the Junkions. This is G1 Wreck-Gar next to Rodimus Prime.
He's huge.
Looks beautiful.
Absolutely massive.
Beautiful.
Nobody could get on this damn toy.
Well,
just because the articulation didn't exist.
Yeah, no articulation.
But
look at this guy next to Ultra Magnus.
Beautiful.
I wonder who they were making that, like, when they said we're going to make Wreck-Gar, why'd they make him so big? Who were they making it so that could sit on it? Your He-Man figures? Because that's the
this is the actual size comparison of Wreck-Gar to the brand new Studio Series 86 Springer.
He is bigger. You were right.
It's good.
You were right.
No complaints from me.
Insane.
As a big boy.
Yeah. But he looks good, though.
Look, you even tried to do the repair thing. It's like Ultra Magnus is like a little kid to them.
Wait, are these your pictures?
Yes. Old video.
All those Junkions?
I have all the Junkions, yeah.
Huh, shocking.
Did you try to upgrade heads to make some different ones?
No, well, because only 3 of them really ever got any screen time and comic book time.
I did get the extra head, and I got 2 Wreck-Gars. So one is the Wreck-Gar, and one I put the extra head on. But then I used the one that has the extra head. I just used him as a motorcycle, because if I left him as a robot mode, I'd need another motorcycle, and I was like, I can't do it. But
yeah,
I did get the extra head. It looks cool.
I don't know how much you enjoy or don't enjoy the Junkions, because they're also not really good toys.
No,
they're posable, but like when you try to transform like in their alt mode, it's or have them like just pose in general, like they don't like to stay tabbed together. I think they normally fold in half, like at the waist or the hips or something like that. I know there was something they were doing that was pissing me off when I was taking pictures or even making a video of them.
You know what? They're not. I honestly, they're not my favorite. In the sense of I never use them. The only time I ever use them is when I need the Junkions. But I'm not like, hey, you know what? Let me grab a junk heap, or let me grab the trash master. Like I never just get them. They're only there because the Junkions are part of the whole thing.
Right.
But I did get, there's only one of each there. They made enough that you can have like your Junkion, citizens or whatever. But it's kind of like the Sharkticons. They're only there because they're Sharkticons.
Right.
Did you get the deluxe ones too, or just a Voyager?
I didn't get any deluxe ones. I think Vash has the deluxe ones.
Yeah,
and that's where I think like they failed too with that gimmick. Like if they would have just went like straight across, that would have gave the Junkions more playability, because all those legacy ones, you can take them apart. You can buy multiples of the same toy and you can make like your own like combiner, because they're all like 6-gun. If I'm correct, I think you can just like unplug parts and plug them in the other ones. They all have like that Evo Fusion gimmick or whatever.
Yep. All of them.
I didn't even pick them up myself. I looked at them yesterday on the shelf and left them. I was like, don't need them.
Yeah, but you guys don't really. I don't think you guys collect in the same manner that I do. Where I'm like, mine is more like having the cash, where you guys collect more for the toys. So I wouldn't expect you guys to have like a citizenship of Junkions in your collections.
Yeah, my thing's more based on like if they're in some form of animation, or at least like comic books related to the animation, then I'll pick it up. And I think like if it was just something that was like in a toy commercial and not in any kind of media, then I'm not really interested in circling around and grabbing that figure.
Chris, the Magic Square Junkions, they come in 3-packs, but they're doing like three packs, correct? So you guys have the option of having like a citizenship of Junkions.
New Age. Yeah, they do. So you got Rekgar, and then you have 2 3-packs. All I can't remember their names. I could probably go through 3 of them, and then I'd forget.
They probably have different names because of copyright.
So there's 7.
Oh yeah, they have different, but even like their original names. But yeah, they're doing so. It's 6 plus Rekgar, and I guess now they're doing the Junkion ship, so they could do the Junkosaurus.
Oh wow!
I saw Deluxe Baldwin posted that thing. It looks pretty cool.
It does.
I thought it was cool. My problem with it is like, what? I'm not gonna get it. Like my Dinobots don't combine, my Junkions don't combine.
Right.
But my problem with the ship is that, I guess for making it a combiner, frame or whatever it's going to be, it's too uniform on both sides. If you look at the original, animation from the movie of the Junkion ship, it's, you got one wing on this side is longer than the other side. It looks like a bunch of junk put together to make an aircraft. So it's kind of too perfect looking for.
Right.
But yeah. It's a cool idea. They'll make money off it.
Yeah, I want Autobot X all kinds of jacked up. I don't want, perfect measurements across the board. Yeah. That doesn't even sound like something the Junkions would make.
The Autobot X we got I was super pumped whenever I saw that they were doing a build a figure for New Age.
Did you get it? So you got all those pieces?
I got all those pieces. I'm going to get the. He didn't come with the Hound's shoulder rocket either, so there's a guy that sells those like separate. So.
Yeah, I got 2 of those pieces, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to probably get the others.
Why not? They're all core characters. Why wouldn't you get them?
Wasn't one of them like Hound and somebody else?
Yeah, you got to get Hound. You got to get Trailbreaker, Hoist. Yeah. They're all core characters.
Yeah, they were expensive.
Wheeljack.
Yeah, they're expensive. I'm gonna show Vash when we get to the showroom floor. Like
didn't you buy 2 boxes of cereal for $75?
Yeah, that's what your all's prices is going up. You're about close to where we are.
Yeah, you're rich, bro. Couldn't be me.
Gotta save for that. So that's what I'm trying to save now. So Vash can hook me up with some free Transformers when we go.
Man,
Yeah, Vash.
Wait, what?
I opened up eBay today and I looked at HasLab Unicron and I closed eBay once I saw the prices.
Why?
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I'm never going to own that. $2,000?
That's
for
all right.
Unicron?
Yep.
That's actually cheap.
Yeah. No,
That sounds
thank you.
pretty cheap from what I've seen him going for.
Yeah, I know.
I could get that Metroplex for $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
That
Oh
massive
yeah, the divorce class.
house with your daughter.
Yeah.
How much
We'll
was
put
the
it in my kids'
HasLab?
room.
How much was the HasLab when it came out?
It was like $580, I think.
That's
$600.
double.
But
Wow.
I mean,
And
it's
yeah, they are
Unicron,
not
like-
making another one.
Yeah, well, not in that size anyway. So
Yeah, no, I saw some kid that I follow. He saved up all of his money and bought one. I'm like, bro, that's like rent in some states.
yeah.
That's
Delivering
mortgage in some
newspapers.
states.
Cutting that grass.
Some people might really, like that's a Unicron is definitely a centerpiece. So I could see a lot of people being like, screw it, I got it. And also it's not like it's not like everybody missed it. There are people who didn't even know these things existed. I think this whole fandom has grown exponentially since even when I started in 2015. It wasn't, I don't feel like, I mean, I could be wrong, but it just seems to be growing and growing.
I think it's more of like a revolving door. Kind of the same way that we may have like been in it and then came out and then came back. I think like a lot of people that grew up with the Bayverse stuff are like in that transition period to where like if Hasbro doesn't make whatever it is that makes them feel six again, especially with the cost of everything, because now they have to spend their own money for it instead of mom's, they are not interested, and maybe they'll come back when they have like adult money and they're just bored. Go ahead, Brandon.
I was just going to piggyback off the word what you said. Did y'all see the costumes that NECA's bringing out for the old G1 Transformer costumes that was posted in the news this week?
Didn't you send that
Costumes.
to us?
Yeah.
Prime had.
When you get the Optimus Prime helmet and it's just like a regular old school T-shirt or something, or a trash bag shirt with the Autobot Optimus Prime holding his gun or something on it in orange.
Like we had in the early 80s where you would go to the store and they would have like the
Little
mask of your favorite character, but then it wouldn't be the whole costume. It would be like a plastic suit with a picture of the character on it.
Yeah.
I hated those costumes. I had one every year.
The old Dollar General Halloween costumes.
Something you'd go and eat like a crab broil in.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then go to tie the thing around your neck.
It was like a bib.
I hated that.
I'll let them get it. I was shocked that
That's
Hasbro
interesting.
allowed them to do it for NECA. So I was like, okay, well maybe they're getting big time then. I thought it was.
I guess
pretty cool.
Hasbro's like, we're not going to make the costumes, so
Yeah, we sure the hell ain't.
money.
I mean, they license out to a few people, so
Yeah, they do. So, I mean, but you know what? I bet your kids wear them. I mean, I don't know if are they like exclusive price or these things that they're going to be able to find in like Kmart and shit. Kmart and stuff.
I don't know.
So,
Like I said, I got to look more into it. But I was like, man, I know people are going to buy it. Those Transformer fans, enthusiasts, just to have Rebellion, and
especially for
throw
the kid. Especially for their kids. I mean, if it's a decent price, I can see a lot of people, especially your top 5, your Optimus, your Bumblebee. Your top 2, Optimus and Bumblebee.
I got a question really quick. Can you guys hear this? Yeah. Okay. I didn't know those buttons actually work. So if they do, I'm going to do that next time Vash curses.
Wait, do I do that often? I know I caught myself this time. I didn't know.
Bro, I don't care. Like this is not for children. So
did you guys give him a swear jar?
No.
and he's the one that checked himself. I'm like, I don't care.
I know you're not talking. You're sailor mouth whenever we're having a conversation.
You know it. I love swearing. I didn't know those stupid buttons worked.
Are you the only one with access to those buttons? Could you imagine this whole 2 hour?
It's that $500 audio interface that's on my desk.
Oh wow!
Oh
Hey,
no,
get
I don't
those-
have one of
get-
those.
Get those Saved by the Bell effects.
Yeah, what is it?
I think I can change my voice and it's really scary.
Like I do stupid stuff like that with it.
If you got a Soundwave, it'll be perfect.
Yeah, I think I could modify one of these buttons to sound like Optimus Prime.
That would be fun.
Nice.
Once I decide to get annoying and it's like, hey, we got like 5 viewers. Welcome to the stream.
I don't know. Peter
Something weird like that. Before we get too far in the weeds, I did want to kind of go back to what you were saying. You started watching Transformers Victory, Vash. Tell me about your experience.
Yes. Okay. So I mean, and it wasn't planned. I was just sitting there, and I think I was getting ready to put something on, and I was like, "Oh, what do I feel like watching?" And I saw it there, and I was like, I wasn't searching, I just saw it, and I was like, "Okay."
It's crazy.
I was like, "Let's throw this on for
this one," but you ain't got.
Brandon, are you playing a YouTube video right now?
I was sitting here thinking that's me talking.
Yeah, Brandon's over here doing side quests. I don't know what he's doing.
God.
Are you editing your next video right now, live?
Are you editing your video?
He said, "I regret nothing," and bounced.
Jesus. Yeah. So, anyways, tell me about Victory.
All right. So I turn on Victory. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, and it comes on, and for the first 20 minutes, like nobody's talking. There's just fights with characters I've never seen before. I have no idea what this town is, why these people are fighting, but I know the good guy is Victory Saber, and I don't know who he was fighting. Right? He never said his name until like the end. I'm 15 minutes into the show. I still like they've shown I recognize the Dino King guys. I don't know what they're called besides Dino King, but I saw them and they were fighting some other good guys whose names were never shown or never said. But like the whole the Dino King guys they didn't even have a name. They were like, oh, the dinosaur bandits or something are fighting or looting or whatever. They were like
Dino Force.
They were like, good guys, go get them. And the good guys were like, all right, yeah. So they go and they're all fighting. And I'm like, okay, who are these people? Right? Then Optimus Prime shows up. He doesn't look like Optimus Prime, but they're like, oh, Optimus, we're so glad you're here. And I'm like, wait, it's not the same Optimus Prime or anything. So the whole show is just like a complete like mile away from anything that anybody could ever know. So I was like, all right, I'm lost, but I'm going to continue watching the show and maybe it'll kind of like build itself up or something. But like, how do you have a whole first episode and not tell me anybody's names? That was my big issue right there. Cause I'm like, I can't even tell you.
Were you watching the Omnidub, the English one?
It was in English. Yes.
Yeah. I don't think they renamed them. But even if you heard their names, the only one that you're going to remember is Goryu.
Who was that?
Goryu is the Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's the guy with the club who leads all of them. And he's normally riding his dinosaur. Like these guys are pretenders. He rides his dinosaur and then everyone else is in their pretender shells. They very rarely do they eject from their pretender shells. And they never transform into their alt modes in the show. They only form Dino King.
And they come out of the shells to form Dino King?
Yes. And then the shells can go off and do other stuff. So the names are Goryu, Doryu, Gairyu, Kakuryu, Rairyu, and Yokoryu. That's 6. Sorry.
That's pretty darn good. You sound just like them.
Yeah, you definitely sound like it, but that can't be their names over here.
That's their names because they never came out over here. That's why I said like they didn't do like they did with Headmasters and they called like Sound Blaster or they called Blaster Billy. And I'm like, who the fuck is Billy? And then when he dies, he becomes Blaster instead of Twincast. So I'm like, who the hell's Twincast? And they're like, no, the Omnidub screwed everything up. Like Daniel's name is like something else, like Boo Bear or something. They just give people like random names in the Omnidub because of bad translations.
Well, the whole thing
because Soundwave in Japan is broadcast.
Right, I knew that. I've heard.
Or Blaster is broadcast. Sorry, let me correct that.
Same thing. I've heard the name broadcast before. But no, I think I'll continue. I think I'll give it another episode. But it's definitely a reach, because like one of the things that I liked is in the original Transformers cartoon, if they came up with a character, you could kind of see what that character would transform into. As to where with these guys, they just all look like robots. Like if you just showed me one, I would never be able to tell you, are they a car, a jet, a cassette recorder, a camera?
I thought that was like the funniest thing because like when I made my Dino King video, you know, I was doing research and there's a whole bunch of funny things because the toy was made after what's the other one, Monstructor? The
Yeah.
US version of the toy was made first and Dino King was made from that mold. Also in that show, none of the characters have guns. They all have swords. They didn't want anyone to really have guns. That's why a lot of them have swords. I think Death Source, like he doesn't really have a gun until like everything combines, but he normally has like a bow and arrow.
That's interesting.
But yeah, it's a very interesting show, and I think like it's harder for American consumers to kind of get into Japanese shows because like their cadence or like their means of storytelling is more of like Mr. Bean. Like it's more of like comedy. It's not to be taken serious.
Yeah.
So you'll see like chibi things like where they make the little small body and the big head to like express emotion, or they'll sing a theme song from the end of the episode casually like throughout the show as more of like a joke than anything. And that's the funny thing about Japanese cartoons in general is like they just don't take themselves serious unless it's like a battle shonen or something.
Even like Headmasters, like I had to take a step back before, you know, to set myself up to be able to get through the series. Because I remember the first time just trying to go straight into Headmasters, like I gotta stop and.
Did you try to watch the Omni dub first before, or did you watch the Japanese version at all?
I started watching it Japanese with the English dub. But I have an issue with, you know.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome back, wherever you are. I'll give you
There,
time
I'm
to
back.
load. There you are.
The dub. I'm not paying attention to what's happening on screen because I'm busy reading so much. So I found the English dub of it, and I mean, it was okay enough to, you know, get through the series. But the way the characters are portrayed, and yeah, like you were saying, how, you know, things get pretty wacky. So, like, what is it the Headmasters do? They do that thing where they fly up into the air and form some weird little power circle.
Friendship.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's real.
Is that real?
The Japanese shows take it to a whole nother level, brother.
So
It's
being
so
able to
funny.
get through that, I was like, I got to step back and just kind of expect nothing and just take it for whatever it is that they're going to give me. I did enjoy how the Headmaster seemed to always just crap on little Daniel any chance they had. It's like, oh, little crybaby, look at the little crybaby. When you going to grow up and be a man?
That's the voice acting is vastly different in the Omni dub. There's a fan dub that somebody's doing right now too that's a little bit better. But like I was covering, and I don't want to. I'll let you talk after this. Sorry, Brandon. I was doing my video on the Headmasters, and the Decepticon Headmasters, and how it was really hard to make it through the Omni dub. And what's his name? It's not Rat Bat, but the Bat guy, because he's not Hellbat either.
Wing thing?
Mind Wipe.
Oh, Mind Wipe. Oh,
Mind Wipe. Yeah, the Omni dub, his powers are like, it's like nails on a chalkboard. I mean, he's all when he does in the English dub, and it's so much cooler in the Japanese version. He's just like, oh, I'm Grimlock, and they were like, I don't give a f, dude. Like, and they like wail on Grimlock, and that's like yeah, it sucks. You have to read, but like the voice acting is just 10 times better with the Japanese stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brandon. My bad.
I was going to say that Nebulon friendship of secret power was something that they got from when their transectors weren't built yet. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if you saw all of that episode. I actually became a fan of Headmasters. I thought it was pretty good. Because before they became Headmasters, they were just Nebulons, and
Right.
when they found the secret to build transectors, that's what got introduced to some of the population, and only certain ones, like they had to try out to be, a fit for a transector, I guess. And part deeper in the show, they tell more of that story. And I thought it was a pretty good. I mean, when you first watch it, you're like, "Yo, what's going on? Why are they doing this? Why? What? Like what?" But then the more you watch into it, they start to unravel and connect the story to, I guess, give you the bigger picture and understanding. And then, like I was trying to tell Wayne earlier, at the end of Headmasters, they set it up now for Master Force. And then, because the Headmasters leave, so they always leave robots behind just in case the Decepticons come back to Earth. That's where Master Force kicks in. And now Master Force, when you get to after episode 8, they start showing you transmissions from what's his name, Chrome Dome and Fortress that was left for Master Force and so on. And then Victory, you're going to see Genrai in Victory. So Vash, you're going to be a little confused when you don't watch them from start to the beginning. You just jump in at the end. It seems like they all somewhat correlate, is what I'm trying to tell you. So you may be lost for a while until you go back and rewatch the other series. Like I said, I enjoyed it. So, I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. Chris, I mean, you might not have liked it, but I mean,
it's not that I didn't like it. It's just different. Like, I can see why, a kid that's used to, American television going from G1 and straight into Headmasters, I can see where the disconnect's going to be. So, like I said, having to take a step back and then try to watch it and understand for ways. And I'm not even like a, big Japan animation. Like, I think after Voltron might have been like the most Japan anime I'd ever gotten as a kid. And then trying to, go back into it later, as an adult. At least I have the brains now to, expect, as opposed to, whenever I was 10. Why is Hound and Wheeljack here and then they're just gone, so.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I didn't watch Victory to find that out. But I just want to say the storytelling in the United States is better than what you get with Japan. But the action is better in Japan than what you get from the United States. So if you could put the 2 and 2 together, it'd be an awesome cartoon. But that's not how it works these days when it comes to making cartoons. So.
Well, now, I think too, the same studio. I didn't mean to interrupt, Vash.
No, go ahead.
But the same studio did all of the shows. So Toei Animation, the studio behind One Piece, Sailor Moon, I forget. I think it was like Yu-Gi-Oh, one of the card shows, is responsible for doing the original G1 Transformers cartoon and all of these shows. So Headmasters, Victory, I think Zone, but Zone is more of like a if you know type of show. I haven't even found media of it.
Well, yeah, was that one episode or like a kind of special? People have
it was like a special
before. Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, same thing with what is it?
City.
The what's that?
Scramble City.
Scramble City. Yeah. Scramble City was basically a toy commercial, the same way season 4 was in America.
Yeah.
Now, see, I want to ask you about that. Now, did Japan actually have its own G1 cartoon? Because when you look it up, all I see is the American version. I don't see no version of G1 cartoon for the Japanese. So I'm assuming they were watching the same thing we were watching.
Yes and no, and it's weird to your. I think like Hasbro is probably like who put the vault on that. The same way you can't find any G2 episodes of Transformers on the internet anywhere. Unless you got the physical media like at Best Buy years ago. They ripped it off the net. So Transformers did broadcast in Japan, but I don't think anyone has like the original like show with even like translated English or anything like that. But I don't think any of the episodes were different. I think it was whatever aired in America. And then after the season 4 debacle, they just were like, we're doing Headmasters, because
Japan kind of ignored season 4 and just
because they didn't get the movie either initially.
Later,
right?
So you're trying to tell me Hasbro is sitting on media? Because I know when I was younger, I remember seeing a cartoon for G2, and then Optimus Prime was fighting Starscream, and he was like a teal green airplane, and he had that CGI type style of cartoon, and Optimus was real blocky and stuff. And I've been looking for that. I'm like, yo, where is it at? I know I've seen it.
Yeah.
Crazy, but now you are confirming that they have officially probably.
Nah, they ripped all that off the internet, and I think the one dude that I found the videos of that show, they took the channel down. And
Wait a
I was
minute.
just go ahead.
Was that a show? Because I remember
G2?
they did that.
G2 was a show.
Was it a show?
G2 was a show. It had like the beginning of like that big like practical effect Optimus Prime with like the little blonde kid.
Yeah.
Who wasn't Daniel, but he was some other kid talking to a big animatronic Optimus head. And then like they would do like transitions into scenes, like animated like 3D frames. But it was just the G1 episodes, and some of them are recolored to help sell the toys that were coming out. So all those G2 toys that were out, like Superion and whatnot, that were like blue instead of like white or whatever, they changed the color of some of the figures. I think Devastator was like orange or yellow or something too.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. Onesimus, you've never watched the G1 cartoon?
Never saw, is what he said. Yeah.
Oh,
It's hard to get through, to be honest with you. And I totally get like somebody trying to like sit and watch it now, because even as an adult, me trying to watch it now, I was like, Jesus Christ, I was watching this as a kid and thought this was awesome. This is horrible.
Yeah. It's
G2, y'all.
Say that again.
No, he never saw G2.
I could have sworn there was like I hear what you're saying, Wayne, but I could have sworn when I was watching it younger, it was an actual show. Maybe it might have just been those clips put together eventually.
The reason why I even went down that rabbit hole is because I was telling you that I have like my shelf that is G1 to me. And then anything that was from the 86 movie on forward in my head was G2. And I was quickly corrected. And they were like, no, all of that is G1. There was no difference between G1 and G2. G2 was just reruns. There wasn't even any new episodes. It was all reruns of the original show. They just did animated transitions.
Yeah.
And then they had the CGI Optimus or the CGI bumpers that went into commercial that you can look up on I think Magnus After Dark or Toys R Us has like uploads of like those commercials, the bumpers, all of that stuff. But it was never actually a show.
Right.
And the only physical media of it that existed was DVDs that came out like in the early 90s. And if you didn't get your hands on them, Hasbro plucked them from shelves.
Yeah, you know what? It was basically, I mean, what you're saying is right. It was basically Optimus Prime would come down with these like rocket boosters. He would see the kid because that was their 4 p.m. meetup spot for Optimus Prime to tell him stories about back in the 80s. And so he would be telling, do you want, but if you were like flipping channels or something and you would have seen this, basically real life Optimus Prime looking thing talking to a live action kid, that memory, like I could see somebody going, I thought that was a whole show like that, but
yeah, that's where I was.
I
was seeing Starscream 2 up there, and he was blue, and Dreadwing, he would be fighting him in one episode. I'm like, wait a minute, I know I'm not thinking about the commercial. I know I watched it on TV.
Yeah, it was weird. And so any of those transitions where like the Autobot logo comes at you and then it's like the Decepticon logo, they just replaced that with the animated frames to transition. That was the only thing that was different. And then like the colors of the cells.
Right. Speaking of the cartoon, all right, I'm gonna go way off here. Still talking about the Transformer cartoon. So you know how everybody's most hated episode is Carnage in C minor. Am I?
I was about to say the Return of Optimus Prime.
Okay, wait a minute. You with the Madness Plague? When Retgar says, "I'm a pepper, don't you want to be a pepper too?" You think that was one of the worst? I thought that was one of the best.
The problem with the return of Optimus Prime is once it aired, anytime I sat down to watch Transformers from that point, that was always the damn episode that came on. And they would never play part 2. It would always be part 1.
I'll give you that.
And then I'm like, okay, when's part 2? And they're like, we're going to have back-to-back episodes of Transformers today. And I'm like, hell yes, finally. They're going to play part 1 and part 2. And all they did was play part 1 twice. I was like, that's it. I'm Ninja Turtles from here on out. I'm over it. I quit. It was just like the X-Men pilot. Every time they play the X-Men pilot, I would turn it on. I would get pissed at the same episode. And it wasn't until you told me the other day, yeah, it was just one episode. And I'm like, no, I was setting my VCR every week because they would sometimes play the show and sometimes wouldn't. And then the next time the show came on, it was that same damn episode and would piss me off. You know what it's like to be like 5 years old and learn how to program a VCR?
Oh yeah, I remember.
That trauma led me into my career today.
I was my dad's remote control.
The good old days.
We all were,
Yeah.
yeah.
Next.
I had to, my parents would make me get up and, like, if we were recording a show, whenever we went to a commercial, they'd make me jump up and hit the pause button. They'd be like, all right, show's coming back on, hit the pause button again.
I didn't have to deal with that.
The human editor. I don't even recall doing that. We just always fast forward and recorded everything.
Oh yeah. Once they learned about that pause during record, that way you could like kind of skip the commercials. Oh man, I was jumping up and down like a rabbit.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we had like a premium VCR that could detect when a commercial would come on and it would pause it. Sometimes it'd get it right, sometimes it wouldn't. It would cut off like 5 seconds of the program coming back on. I don't. Mm-hmm. But who knows? That was it could be also in my memory.
We did that for wrestling.
What? Pause it when the commercials came on.
Yeah.
For wrestling, because wrestling was so long. You know, the tape was only 60 minutes, and wrestling be on for an hour and a half.
Wrestling.
Oh no, you had to flip that little tab in your cassette to get it to record like an extra hour at a lower quality.
We just had to pause VCR.
All right, so back to Carnage and C minor.
Carnage and C minor.
Yeah, I think the return for Optimus Prime, I don't think it was good. I mean, I think it had some classic moments, but when I go back and watch it, there's like the animation errors and the whole idea of Optimus. That's probably the beginning of like why I hate when characters die and come back. That was probably like the first thing that happened to me as a kid that kind of sets that stone in there where I hate it whenever a character dies. And
next episode.
Yeah. We just saw that with X-Men 97. It's like, oh, cool.
Even worse, they traded a character for another one.
No spoilers.
Yeah. No spoilers. Yeah, I was so I'll before I'll
it's
get
been
into
a
this.
week. We can spoil it.
Yeah, Vash was saying that he was like, the other night I didn't have anything to put on. I was going to interrupt and say like, and I didn't want to go to sleep, so I'm not going to rewatch any episodes of X-Men 97 season 2.
Seriously, after the second episode, wait, Brandon, have you seen any of X-Men 97?
I saw the episode 3 or 4
of this season.
Trust me, the same way you fell asleep last week on the podcast, you'll fall asleep when you go put that show on.
Yeah, that's the thing with X-Men. They make great trailers.
Yeah. I think I woke up and I saw Nightcrawler beating everyone up, and then I went right back to sleep.
That was the only thing you needed to see.
Right.
But, I mean, dude, what a fall off from season 1. Season 1 was so magnificent. I think it took me a while, and it took me a while to realize how terrible the season was because I was holding on for dear life.
Oh, you were.
No.
Oh, you were.
Yeah, this season.
I'm entertained. I mean, I don't mean to cut you off, but I mean, for learning about Apocalypse, I thought that was cool. I didn't know nothing that much about him. Being Ramatut. No?
I mean,
just keep watching, because if we talk about it, you're gonna get spoiled. You just watch it. You circle back with us when you finish it, and you'll be like, yeah. I wish I could get my time back, like I could get the $75 for that cereal box back.
We should do like a Wednesday night special episode talking about X-Men 97.
Was there actual cereal in the box?
No.
Wow.
See, that's what they missed.
Yeah.
They should have put
Typical
actual cereal
Hasbro.
in the box.
Not even like a handful of like knockoff Captain Crunch or nothing.
Oh my god, I would love some Captain Crunch right now.
It would have been Cocoa Crisp, and they don't even make that cereal anymore.
Cocoa Puffs or Cookie Crisp?
Cookie Crisp. I'm sorry.
They don't make Cookie Crisp? I thought they did. Does it have a wolf on the cover now?
I think it depends on where you live because I seen it the other day.
Cookie Crisp? That's the one with like the little chocolate chip cookies in it, right?
Yeah, the little chocolate chip cookies in the dog.
That crap's probably on my fridge right now. Like,
well, the way the packaging was back then, it's definitely different than what it is today. Is what I'm trying to say.
well, I wouldn't know.
Because it had a white box and
I don't know what cereal I bought the other day, and my wife gave me crap. She was like, excuse the audience, if you're not aware, I'm a mixed person. She's like, that's your white half. I think I went and bought Golden Grams.
Golden Grams?
She was like, that's your white half. 100%. Who the hell eats Golden Grams? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Golden Grams are the shit.
They're the shit.
It's all about that Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's the best cereal I've ever made.
I like that one if I like choking after drinking the milk.
Yeah, the supermarket, that's like the cereal aisle. That's like a toy aisle too. So I always have to run through the cereal aisle to see what's happening.
It's insane.
Put the toys back in the cereal. Bring it back.
It's crazy how I have no problem buying like a $60 toy that I don't care about.
Wow.
But $8 cereal? Nah. I don't want to snack that bad. It'll go bad before I eat it. I got milk in there I probably need to check the date on.
I can't believe you got that Unicron Soldier. Ugh, I can't wait to.
It's so stupid because I'm telling you, this Walmart that I go into is a lost cause unless I need hunting materials. And I walked in there like 11 o'clock at night to get floss, and the Transformer aisle was fully stocked.
That's how it be.
Like everything that was supposed to be in this pack besides Swindle was on the shelf.
Oh. Wait,
they had Fangry on the shelf too. I was going to take a picture and show you guys, but I'm like, I threw everything in my cart. I already have Fangry.
Wait, do you have Swindle?
No.
Oh.
That's what I went looking for today, and I was like, if I find another one of those Unicron Soldiers before the stream, I'll buy it just to show Vash I have two before he does. Then I'll open one and then mail them both to him because I think they'll probably go on my G2 shelf.
I wish you would have gotten two of them. That would have been real. That would have been funny if you did that. I would have applauded that.
Right.
And then you would have got an angry text later.
Hey, Brandon,
like you said you didn't even want one.
You got the Craftsman Toys Computron?
No. I got the
you
one.
Want it? I'm selling mine.
No,
this is not a swap meet. What are you doing?
I don't.
I'm doing whatever I want. I'm trying to hide
these figures.
I don't. Like I said, I don't like a lot of third party stuff. I used to buy fan toys.
What are you talking about? You just showed me New Age.
I know. That's what I got from TF Con last year. I don't normally buy a lot of that, is because it's like when I buy, it's like buying a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to get inside.
Wow. I'm telling you, it's top of the line. Top of line. It's a fantastic figure. I just don't have a place for it. So I'm just saying.
Is the Magic Square Computron. That's the only thing I decided to pick up.
All right, good. Hey, Wayne, you looking for a Craftsman toy?
Oh my god!
I'm telling you, under my fake picture of my background here, if it won't like green screen my hands, I'll just point at myself. This one right here has my X-Transbots Elegos Cyclonus sitting in it just to get him off of my shelf, but that's also because that Destro Despoiler I bought is taking up a whole damn row in there. I need to take that guy to work. Or at least a Despoiler. I don't know what to do with that thing. I just bought it because Computronimus didn't have it yet. And it was right in front of me when I went to Toy Arena.
Oh, so you're just getting everything that you know we all want. Oh,
to be honest, I did. I was like, gold-headed Destro is awesome. If I ever see it in person, I'll buy it, because that's like my rule when it comes to toys. If I leave the house and I see something in person, I'm more inclined to buy it than I'm just buying it online. And then when it gets to me, I'm going to assume it's a good toy because someone else said it was good. Like the new Seeker mold, I still think is ass.
Wait,
Sorry, everyone. I think it sucks. It's got waist rotation. It doesn't have an extra cockpit, but it doesn't come together in its alt mode, and it pisses me off.
Wait,
It's not fun to play with. What's that?
You have them?
I don't have Starscream. I have Thundercracker and Skywarp.
Oh, well, that's why you don't like them. You don't have the trio. You have to.
Oh
No,
my
it's not.
God.
No, it's
There
the
you
toy
go.
that sucks. It
Like
has nothing to
us.
do with Starscream.
Fast logic.
If you had what me and Brandon have, and you had like your Starscream, which you don't.
Friendship?
That,
That too.
My bad.
That too, bro.
I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the Earthrise mold. I really do. I think it's a great toy. I wish it had waist rotation, but that's my only thing that I like care about. But the new one though, well, I don't know. It looks very. I think it's a cartoon. I like the cartoon aspect of it. What don't you like? But that it doesn't fit or something.
The alt mode, it's just transforming it into its alt mode. Like the legs are weird because you don't know if you fully have them in or not. And then when it's like in jet mode, there's gaps. And then that weird little like fold for the cockpit where the head kind of goes through it, never like completely closes. So it's like, it looked like my teeth before I got these things. And it just like, ugh, God, that pisses me off so much.
Does it come with the drop tank missiles, or is it just the null rays?
Just a null.
Just a null race.
It's no raise.
Just the null rays? Then it's not too inaccurate. Put it in the trash.
What? What missiles are you talking about?
He's talking about
When he turns into an alt mode, he doesn't have his null rays. They turn into, they look like missiles.
what was it like? What was it? He comes with one of those. Is it Earthrise or is it where he has the missiles with it and the null rays? Or
Yeah,
is
they
it,
usually they would come with both. Like Thrust and the other cone heads would come with like their different kind of tank shaped rocket things that go under their wings.
Toy Cave says his Bingo Toys Afterburner shipped, whatever that is.
I'm so
Ooh.
jealous. I'm so jealous.
Congratulations. Those things look like gold.
They really do look amazing. They
Yeah, Toy Cave just casually flexing.
Yeah, he definitely he knows I want that Bingo Toys. He knows it. Matter of fact, I think we just talked about it today.
Yeah, and then there's that other thing too. You can't plug blast effects into the afterburners. My brother in Christ, let me tell you about Studio Series, whatever it is now, Cyclonus.
There's a lot of them.
He doesn't even have afterburners.
Swindle's gun, you can't put a blast effect. There's a lot of the. I don't know if we're gonna start getting new blast effects or they're just doing away with them, but a lot of these figures are not blast effect compatible lately. It's really like bugging me because like I love blast effects.
What is this?
You
Are
have a
you a
bag of blast
leprechaun?
effects?
Is this me pot of gold?
Oh wait,
accessories from the time being.
you have it all in one bag?
That's
Yeah.
diabolical. Well, to be
One
fair, I
thing
have a
is
tub like that too.
Oh no, you got to separate those. You got to separate Autobot season 1, Decepticon season 3.
I was looking for blast effects, and let's see if it fits in.
Vash, you
Nope,
make your own blast effects anyway.
True.
it won't fit in.
I do. But
Spectacular. It's just
Yeah.
white paper with a marker and clever use of tape. I never see where the tape holds it in place.
it's not tape. It's that little putty stuff.
Oh, okay.
Extra finger putty. Yeah, man, it works wonders. But yeah, isn't that crazy? Oh, it's just some paper measure marker, and you got a whole world. But if you guys aren't using your blast effects, I'll take them. Just give them to me. Wayne, don't even try it. I know you're not using your blast effects.
Oh,
You're not using those blast effects.
Doesn't work. Even it work. Look, it works in 3D printed guns, but it won't work in Swindle. That's crazy.
Yeah, right.
When's it come back as a 9mm?
I'm wondering if they're gonna make new blast effects, and that's why these aren't fitting. I mean, I can't think of anything else. They know the
we
community.
got this
loves
useless thing right here.
Well, yeah, because you're not converting your Constructicons, right?
extra Cobra commander head. I can't put anything close to the camera because I have it on manual focus.
Wait, Wayne, what are you using for your Devastator?
Nothing.
You don't have.
What do you mean?
I figured you had the Constructicons individually, and then you had a Devastator somewhere.
No, that's my buddy's Devastator. I was going to buy a second one, and then I talked myself out of it once I realized all the DNA kits sucked.
See, I haven't got it yet. So you said the DNA kit sucks.
Yeah, see the trailer park.
Wow.
That's dramatic capture refractors parts.
So wait a minute. You said the DNA stuff doesn't. Wait a minute. If that's the part for the camera, let me have that. Mail it to me.
No.
I keep my reflector in camera mode. That's why.
Yeah, this is what Vash wants right here. Let me get the useless stand out of the way. Purple blast effects.
Who did those come with?
Star Saber.
Oh,
Deathsaurus.
I haven't opened mine. Let me get those blast effects.
Yeah.
Let me get the green ones too. You got the green ones?
You already got them. Just open it.
Star Saber?
I
would open mine.
This one right here.
Yeah. See, I don't have either one of those colors.
You got to open your boxes.
I know. I don't get me wrong. I will. I plan to open them. I
know.
First world problems. I got it, but I refuse to open the toys.
Where would I put them? Where do you put yours?
Where the fuck do you have a Unicron?
Oh yeah, I guess if I move the box, I could put the figure where the box is.
Brother, cut the box up, throw it away. Stop it.
I always, that's so crazy. I was always like, where would I put them? They could go right where the box is.
Not my boxes. You can take the toys, but not the boxes. Well, you think like Transformer points are going to come back and you're going to start clipping UPCs?
I was going to think about it. I could open all these boxes.
You're like, aha, I have this pile of trash. Trust me, I know the G.I. Joe guys were mad when I got that despoiler and threw that box right in the trash.
Probably so.
The Destro thing? Is that the Destro chariot thing?
That's the first the Deathsaurus box and the Star Saber box I cut into pieces and I keep up in a thing like this with all of my old artwork from high school.
Why?
Well, if I like the art on the box, I'll keep the art, like the dramatic not dramatic capture. What was dramatic capture? The Nemesis Space 3-pack with Megatron, Soundwave, and Shockwave. I have that box cut up and just like the art on the front of the box.
Hmm.
But yeah, I got. Go ahead.
I'll buy vintage GI Joes, and some of the people I'll get them from, they'll have, if they're complete, a lot of them they'll have like the cutout, the bio card from the back. Yeah. And every time I see it in there, it's like, okay, I'll buy it, but I'm throwing that shit away. As soon as I get it, I can't throw it away. You just go back in the sandwich bag.
When I see people's collections who they don't open the box, they just have like the collection of the figures in the box, and they'll take it out and they'll say, okay, I don't want to throw away the empty box. I always thought if you cut out, like you said, Wayne, cut out the picture and post that like on the wall or something, that way the box isn't taking up space, but you have that artwork. I wish I had done that with all the boxes that I had too, because I think that'd look great on the wall. Just the artwork from all the boxes. Well,
I think the Victory Saber box, if you ever get to opening that guy, if you rip the box, one half of it is a poster, and then there's a small card that you can cut off, so you can have like a hangable poster. So I cut that whole thing up, and I have it all separated for that. And then the dramatic capture boxes I have out in the garage for like the part 1 and part 2 of the Decepticons. Just because it looks funny, the Insecticons are all like swigging like Energon out of the cubes. And I forget like what they're doing on the other box. I think it's just Reflector and what is it? Thundercracker on the box. Nothing special, but I just like the artwork.
No, the artwork is nice on that one too. I get that. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys watch collection critiques from Bobby Skullface?
No,
I never heard of it.
never heard of him.
Oh,
Yep.
all right. I'm gonna send you a couple episodes on these. Anyway, but you know Bobby Skullface. You've heard of him?
No.
Oh,
Anybody in the chat? Does anybody know Bobby Skull? Do you know Bobby Skullface, Chris?
Yes, Skullface videos are the reason I got into Legends, because he was not a Legends collector, so I don't have to worry about a bias there. So
Yeah, Bobby Skullface doesn't ring a bell. I think the only people that I watch that talk about third-party stuff is really like either Deluxe Baldwin or Bot versus Con.
interesting. Okay, well,
But they normally give webinars, so
okay. So, all right. Well, Bobby Skullface has like a whole YouTube channel, but he has this portion, where basically tons and tons and tons of people send him pictures of their, I would say mostly Transformers collections. Some people might have some other stuff, but he's basically getting tons and tons of Transformers collections, and they do like a little 15-minute video on YouTube. They've got 72 episodes of it, where they, like, each episode they look at 3 to 4 collections, and they just critique everything about the whole collection, the room, the shelves, the figures, the setup, everything. It's if you're a toy collector, I personally think it's pretty interesting. Chris, do you watch that critique collection? Do you think it's interesting? I mean, do you like it?
I don't know if I've watched the last few, just because I've seen so many of them, but I find it interesting just for seeing how people, display their collections. And once the show is not about, the figures in the collection. It's about how people display what they collect or whatever it is that they have. So, I think it's interesting, sometimes, but you can see who's got some money in their pockets for some of those man caves.
Absolutely.
But, you can see, you'll see things like detail figures or detail shelves and people trying to pack a shitload of little Star Wars figures or Legends figures, and how it just doesn't look good just because it's a glass case, so the dioramas and how those things all work out with different size figures. But yeah, it's entertaining.
What did you say, Brandon?
Like your setup? How you got those lights around your figures?
Yeah, but like this is when I tell you this is crap compared to the collections you see on the show. I would.
They got some pretty bad ones. Get in there too.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be considered one of those. So yeah, they'll never see my collection. But the collections that are in there, the good ones, are really nice. So I'll send you some of their videos. They're pretty interesting. I like them.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know why I brought that up, because we've been talking about it so long that I completely forgot the beginning of this conversation. So, collection critique, I'm gonna send those to you today.
Send them on over. Yeah. I could never do one of those videos because I would never be able to focus just on the toys. Like if I saw someone had like some kind of disgusting dwelling, one Transformers creator that I watch.
They talk about
one of the things with that show is, if somebody sends in pictures and they got like their litter box in the background or some dirty socks,
with some nuggets in it.
Yeah, they call that shit out, and it's pretty entertaining. Like,
It's hey, my brother, you're living like this?
Yeah. I'm telling you, they got some submissions that are, I don't know what this person was thinking. Like, a lot of people, they just go, well, I have 3,000 Transformers. I'll just pile them on my bed and send that into the show. They'll put it on and they'll talk about it, and it's not going to be what they think there was going to, happen.
Yeah, some people like to show their box collections and they start going through their closet, and I'm like, but please don't show me your closet.
Yeah. But they also give people ideas on like how to better display their stuff,
Right. Yeah. Start by cleaning your room.
Yeah.
There's one guy I know who's got like 30K followers. I watch his videos, and like I don't know if it's because he's Canadian or if he's actually sickly or if it's just his room. And I'm like, do you have a mailbox? I will send you a vacuum.
It'll be in the mailbox.
and a duster. Just turn around. I'm
Mother
pretty sure I saw
maid.
Charlotte's Web happening right behind you. And you just need to clean it up, brother. I think once you do that, your eyes will turn their normal color and not the yellow they are in every video. Like,
Yeah, but,
I don't think it's safe to breathe in there.
a lot of people can't do that though. I do diorama videos, and I post a picture after spending weeks on a diorama, and all I get in comments are, "What figure is that? Show me the toys. Show me the toys. What figure is that? Show me the toys." I'm like, cool. Thanks. I'm glad you like my toy.
No, there's definitely someone out there that also tries to make like meaningful content. And they're all, are you going to do another video of every figure of this figure that came out? You know, that's great. You're having some depressional issues or whatever it is you're talking about. But yeah, can you let me know if you're going to post a video of my favorite character and all the releases of their toys while you're like out here saying that you don't want to live anymore or something like that? I don't care.
all that stuff you worked on is great, but I need to see the toy.
Yeah. Yeah, you being depressed is cool, but I would love to see all the Rumble toys that have come out.
If
and you could just get on that.
It's people that also have the figures. Like, why do you want to see somebody else's?
Anyways, gents, it's almost at the 2-hour mark. I don't know if there's anything else we want to talk about for the week.
No, I enjoyed the conversation as always, and I'm looking forward to whatever it is we're going to talk about next week.
Yeah, hopefully something super exciting happens.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on, fellas.
But of course, would you like to plug yourself before we do our ring of round to Rosie?
Oh, my name is Chris. You can find me as
Wow.
TF Arc Legends. I'm on YouTube and Instagram. Whenever maybe you'll find me on here more often if Vash lets me out of the closet. I'm like Vash's personal Anne Frank. He just like stomps on the floor, keeps me hidden down there.
You paid $35 to be on this one. You send another check and you can be on the next one.
We're gonna have to talk about divvying up that 35, Vash.
Divvying up that 35. Don't make me send you a He-Man figure.
You know, because we all know what'll happen. In 2 weeks, I'll have them all.
Send me the link. Send me the link.
Brandon, what's going on, man?
Us? Yeah. I'm just listening. No, I'm
going down your list of people that you want to beat up back in high school. What are you looking at?
Oh, the old enemy list.
Nah, I'm trying to be like Vash and get some cool Transformer shirts. So I've been looking at Kohl's, looking at their awesome selection.
Well, that's the problem right there. You're looking at Kohl's.
Kohl's.
They got a lot of good ones.
No, they don't.
Yes,
I'm gonna. I'll send you. Send me what you like, and then I'll send you the real ones.
Okay. Well, I just liked it because it was less than.
You rolling in Kohl's cash?
No, my son is about to get some school shirts there. He's going to 6th grade, so whatever.
Congratulations.
So
there had to be a reason.
Yeah, his mama's gonna be buying some Kohl's shirts for him in a few minutes.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, Chris. This man actually asked us in the group chat, can you guys go to Ross and see if they have this figure on discount? And like, I would rather volunteer 300 hours of community service to clean up Skid Row before I go into a Ross to look for a Transformer on discount. I would buy it full price.
Mm-hmm. It is
it's a fact.
The moxie on some of these people that get into the chats.
Insane.
Some of the comments.
I'd rather count a bag of rice
and
put it in an Excel sheet than shop at Ross to save $30.
I'm gonna put my head in the oven.
Man, you say about half of it. It's $54. They sell it for about what, $120? That's about half, man. That's a good.
I would let my parents watch my daughter for a whole week without checking in on them before I shop at a Ross.
I went to Ross one time and I was like, they had a whole wall full of toys, none of which I'm interested in. I was like, I'm out.
Went to Ross and left with a Naruto collection.
It was all these weird. You know what kills me about Ross is every other Ross in the world has everything everybody's looking for. But when
dude.
I go, absolutely nothing.
That's how I feel.
Somebody be like, I bought 7 Trypticons today.
Yeah,
That's
for $40 each.
$40.
Well, more power to you. I'd pay $200, bro.
You guys remember when everybody was finding Metroplex at what was it, City Lights for like $100? It was like
Costco too.
Summer they were finding. No, it was like what, 2021, 2022.
Yeah, when they did that at San Diego Comicon Metroplex.
Yeah, everybody was finding it at City Trends for like $100. And I was like, there's not one in 1,000 miles from me.
Yeah, no, Costco. It was in Costco for $80.
Nobody got them because in my area, the people that work at City Trends like Transformers too, so they were buying them and flipping them. So you wouldn't have got it because the guy told me that he would have bought it himself.
Game recognized game.
Yep.
So.
Dirty game.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
That's it.
Vash making some meal.
I gotta send you some of the pictures. I made some food this week. I put them in the
Discord.
I'll put them in the Discord. Yeah.
With samples, male samples.
See, Toy Cave. He knows what's up. I got the G1 Metroplex when it came out at Costco for $85.
Wow. I'll give you 86 for it. Send it to me.
Yeah. Give you 86. Well, anyways, folks, that'll do it for this week. Thank you for spending some time with us. We talked about a whole lot of nothing and Starscream and Missing Link Soundwave. And it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah, so we can talk about nothing next week too. Can't wait.
More figures Vash is not going to have.
Where can they find you, Vash?
For me, guys, I'm Triqqerhappy77 on Instagram and YouTube. I haven't been on lately because you guys know I haven't had time to come down here and make videos, but I will be back up to making videos next week. I got some more figures to open and do those little not stop motion shorts, and looking forward to that. And as you know, I always say, you talk some Transformers, we talk some Transformers. Can't wait to see you next week. Brandon.
Well, this is YeahBro Entertainment signing off. We appreciate you bros coming out here to spend your Sunday evening with us. We do have new content coming over at my show. We just dropped the Joyride review, the figure that Vash is on the fence with, doesn't know he wants.
Still on the fence.
Go buy it.
Perfect figure still. I mean, the Power Master gimmick is a brick. So, I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know if Takara could save it when they come out with their version. We got the figure Wayne has, the I'm sorry, I'm saying with the uhs and ahs. And anyway, it's Point Blanker. That review comes out Wednesday. Definitely check it out with the comparison from the Legacy version. If you don't know, Master Force and Headmasters, all that, is where these figures are getting these reissues from with the accurate decos. But anyway, more important news, Kadalting Never Stops will return starting September. I do have a list of guests to interview, and we will be bringing those back every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I had to throw that out there.
Yeah, word soup, everyone. But yes, watch Brandon's channel. Like and subscribe to his stuff, and also to Vash's. Watch his old stuff if he doesn't have any new content. And also, if you guys haven't already checked out, Chris and Vash have a little segment called Loon Base 2, where they also talk about some random stuff.
We talk about some stuff, don't we, Vash?
They talk about some stuff.
Well, I talk about some stuff, and then you make fun of me.
Yeah, you run your mouth.
It's entertaining either way. I enjoy it, and maybe you will too. As for me, I am in the corporate chains of life, so I'm trying to watch Master Force for research purposes, and eventually I'll get my God Ginrai video out, but no promises. Till then, folks, we'll see you next Sunday.
See you, everybody.
Have a good night.
We're out.